Yo, welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Live Twilight Masquerade deck video, and today I'm going to be showing off the brand new Farigiraf today, which actually makes for a pretty good Stage 1 toolbox deck. Now, Farigiraf does have the attack Wonderful Rumble, one of the greatest attack names of all time, bro. We got Mirage Barrage and Wonderful Rumble in the same set, bro. They're cooking. But, of course, the attack for a double turbo does 40 damage for each of your Stage 1 Pokemon in play. So to build this deck, the entire deck is just going to be focused around Stage 1 Pokemon, like, of course, Scizor being a very good partner for this deck. You know, with the format being relying on abilities, you know, Scizor can be a great attacker with Punishing Scissors, doing 10 plus 50 more damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon to play with an ability. But also, we do have Kleavor, which is a great, you know, fighting type to have. Fighting type coverage is good right now. Miraidon is rebounding in the format, and Iron Hands is fairly popular. And then, of course, we can also play Raichu. Now, I've decided to play Raichu in the deck as our Lugia-ish counter. It's also good against Pidgeot. Basically, if you're playing against a deck that plays, you know, Pidgeot or Lugia, and they're either going to use Force Seal Stone or Summoning Star, then you get access to Ambushing Spark, which for 1 energy can do 140 damage, which means basically you get to do 280 damage to one of those big Pokemon. It's enough to KO Pidgeot and, of course, KO Lugia. Now, they have to use their V-Star power, but a lot of the time they will do that. I mean, literally, Lugia needs to V-Star in order to play the game. And the deck is literally just Stage 1 Pokemon. There's no other basics, no Basculin, no Cleffa, no Lumineon, just all focused on getting Stage 1s out so we can use Farigiraf as a nice beat stick attacker. Of course, being an all-evolution deck means we can abuse cards like Reversal Energy. We do have the Maximum Belt in the deck to try to do a little bit more damage. Sometimes you do fall short right now, especially having the Vacuum in the deck too, just making it a little bit easier to beat decks like Raging Bolt. And since we're only playing the Stage 1s, we're actually playing Rabsca in the deck over Manaphy or Jirachi. It's basically Manaphy and Jirachi in, you know, a Stage 1 Pokemon on an ability. So this is our, like, Dragapult Greninja hybrid counter. It's not as good against Greninja because the opponent can still Greninja you before you evolve into Rabsca, but against Dragapult, it is nice to have this Pokemon out, so you make the Dragapult matchup slightly more tolerable, though Dragapult might just be bad anyways, regardless of whether or not you play the Rabsca. But I did want to play some kind of bench protection in the deck, and being a Stage 1, it fit the deck perfectly. But yeah, before we get into the video, though, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. Of course, if you're looking to get any Pokemon TCG Live pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern sells code line for the cheapest. So if you're looking for any set, like the main set, Twilight Masquerade, if you're looking to pick up any Twilight Masquerade code still, or you want to get some IRL TCG singles and product, Card Cavern sells all that over there. If you can't think of Card Cavern at the checkout, make sure to use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and up our Card Cavern. So shout out Card Cavern, check them out. Use code LDF, link down below. Also, check out my second channel down below, too, for some extra content. I'm posting a lot of NEIC content this past week, so definitely check out the second YouTube channel down below, too. Yeah, here is my Stage 1 toolbox deck list I am playing within today's video. I like the Stage 1 lineup. I mean, the Raichu's nice to have against those Lightning Weak Pokemon. There's a lot of them in the format right now. And then, of course, Scizor is just a very good vanilla attacker. You gotta account all the abilities in play, like Ogerpon, Manaphy, Bibarel, Lumineon, Rotom, Dracloak, Comfey. Scizor can rack up the damage nicely, and then Kleavor, you know, works with Scyther too, and it is a fighting Pokemon. And then, of course, we do have the 2-1 Raichu. I'm not playing any more than a 2-1 line because, like, honestly, Raichu isn't really that good outside of just being good against matchups where you will hit for Lightning Weakness. I mean, it sometimes can do 140 for 1 energy in some scenarios, but rarely comes up. I mean, one card I wouldn't mind maybe playing this deck either would be like a Slowbro. I don't play Slowbro in here, but a Slowbro could be kind of cute. It is a Stage 1 Pokemon, and it would fit this deck nicely, I guess. I am playing Enhanced Hammer. We need this to beat Lugia because we need to be able to get rid of Legacy Energy because that can be a bit of an issue for us. So we are going to be playing the one of Enhanced Hammer, and we also have the TM Evo to set us up. One card I really like in the deck is Lana's Aid. This is basically the brand new version of Clara, which in the past, whenever I've done a video on the Stage 1 decks with Scizor in them, I really like running a Clara in the deck. It's a great way to get your Scizors back, chain the attacks, and Lana's Aid effectively does the same thing, where you can put up to 3 of any combination of Pokemon that don't have a rule box, and basic energy for every discard pile into your hand. So you're able to use this to, like, loop your attackers. Like, if you have 2 Pikachu in play, and you have a Lana's Aid, and you need to Raichu again, you just go Lana's Aid for the Raichu and attack again, right? So it's pretty simple. You can also use it to get back the Farigiraf. The downside of Farigiraf is you'll do less damage over time. A lot of the time, you're just two-shine stuff, but you do have one-shot potential with the Kleavor and the Raichu, and sometimes even Scizor can one-shot stuff if the opponent is not careful with how many Pokemon they bench. Playing Arven to help us set up. Pretty simple stuff. Let's go show off the Stage 1 toolbox deck in action and see what we can run into on the ladder. Up against Lugia, we do got the Raichu technology. We got Kleavor. The starting hand here, though, is not so great. I just have double Bidoof. Yikes. No supporter card in sight. Damn, that's not good. And That's not good. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. This is really bad. Unless we top deck something. We got Pikachu. That's good. I mean, maybe. Barely. I don't know. Pass, I guess. Hopefully we can do something next turn. At the very least, we can draw some cards with Bibarel. Honestly, I probably should have put the Metal Energy on the Pikachu. But yeah, they just have Lumineon. I mean, if they get turn 2 hands, this is like kind of just... Yeah, it's just bad. Where's my supporters at, bro? Okay, DTE, Research, Double Chops. They have 1. They lose 2 boss. Okay, I'll take that. That's not too bad, actually. They can just go 1 Archeops, though, and still Iron Hands me, which is really annoying. Unless they draw the Legacy Energy or it's prized. Hopefully that's one of the 2 things do happen here. That'd be great. Because this is pretty bad. The bricks are real, man. We need a supporter. We have Bibarel to help us out next turn. Or maybe my opponent decides not to do 1 Archeops. That'd be nice, too. Let's see. Are they going double chops? They are not. All right, they do give me an extra turn. Thank heavens. Okay, Buddy Poffin is pretty good. We can grab Pikachu and Scyther. Is Raichu in the deck? Raichu is in the deck. All right, good. Okay, now we get to breathe a sigh of relief. We can attach that there. Put that there. They roll for 2. Looking for more draw, maybe? No. What? 3 DTs? Oh, God. Okay, they are down 2 boss. I highly doubt my Bidoof is getting bossed here. Would have liked another Bibarel there because they can still hands me this turn and knock out my Bidoof, which is pretty bad. Legacy Energy on the Lumineon. Interesting. Well, there's the Archeops. They're deciding not to go Iron Hands, though, which is quite interesting. They had the ability... I guess the Scyther scares them away. I guess that's fair. The Scyther probably scares them off. This hand is kind of awkward, though, just because I have so many random double turbos that I don't need. Yikes. Losing Bidoof isn't great either. I think we gotta go Kleavor here. I kind of need to save it for Iron Hands, but I don't really have a choice, do I? I gotta go into Kleavor. If you draw like Counter Catcher boss or something, I mean, it'd be nice to knock out the Iron Hands, right? Especially when it doesn't have a Legacy Energy on it. So, still's probably a play I want to go for. They have 4 abilities in play, so Scizor can do some big damage. Yeah, this is fine. We're okay. I just wish I had better cards in my hand right now. I'm not really a fan of having 3 double turbos. This is not great. So hopefully we can top deck something here. These are some pretty awkward draws on my end, so... Ooh, and they give me the Lugia. Maybe I can go Raichu instead. I'll promote the Pikachu. Yeah, because we can go Raichu here instead. If we top deck into Raichu, that'd probably be better. Lit. Let's do this. Let's Raichu. I think it's better to Raichu here. They just gave me the Lugia. I'm like, I bet we'll take it. And then we can Super Rod. We do need Rod for Raichu, but they don't have another Lugia established, so it's not a big deal. We need to at least get another Bidoof. Or another Scyther. Yeah, there we go. Got Lana's Aid. Kill Buddy Poffin. Get that Bidoof back out. And we will Ambushing Spark for the knockout. Take out this Lugia V-Star. Take the 2 prizes. It feels pretty good. Can we get anything good out of the prizes? Another Bibarel. There we go. Goes with our Bidoof. Super Rod's pretty good, too, to get the Raichu back. This Iron Hands also can't knock out my Raichu, which is pretty good. They're down 2 boss, too. So they honestly might not be able to amp this turn. There's a decent chance they can't go amp here, which is pretty good. If they can't amp, we're actually cooking. We are big chilling if they can't amp here. They promoted the Iron Hands, too, which is interesting. I mean, we'll see if they play 3 boss. Like, some Lugia lists only play 2, some play 3. We're going to find out if they have 3 boss or not. Even if they can even find the boss, if they do have a 3rd boss, that's the other thing, too. Will they even be able to find it? My hand is a little clogged up. Serena, that is not a boss's order, so... Unless they have Iron Bundle in the deck. Which, even if they do, I'll just give them Bibarel. I don't really care. I'll just give them Bibarel if they have an Iron Bundle. That's fine. Kind of surprised they promoted the Iron Hands, not the Cinccino, to be honest with you. They're definitely not retreating here. They didn't get a Jet Energy, so they can't do much with the Cinccino. They have to be playing Iron Bundle, because otherwise I don't know why they promoted Iron Hands. They got to be playing Iron Bundle, right? No, just an amp. All right. Maybe they thought they had a KO. Maybe they didn't do the math on double turbo. Okay, let's see what our top deck is. Iono is beautiful. All right, so Yeah, I definitely think I want to go Kleavor here if possible. Now let's play the Iono. I was gonna save Bibarel for the Iono. Let's see what we got off the Iono here. Got Enhanced Hammer. That's really good. We can just immediately get rid of that Legacy Energy. Nice. Bye-bye, Legacy Energy. Not today. All right, Bibarel, here we go. Can we find the Kleavor that we put back in the deck? Nope. Rip. I'll take the Scizor, but I already spread out the DTs. No. Damn, that sucks. We did hammer them off, so, like, they have to retreat hands. So, like, this is fine. You can just swing into the hands for 140. Now we're two-shotting them, which is pretty good. I mean, I don't even think... Did Kleavor even have a knockout? I don't even... No, I think Kleavor did have a KO. I think Kleavor did have a KO there, but still. The hammer is really good. Unless they're playing our Roseanne's backup, they are not amping me this turn. And if their only play is to go into Cinccino, it's fine. Like, they might have to retreat here. Or have a Jet. I mean, they haven't really played a Jet Energy yet. They're probably going to get a Jet Energy and go Cinccino. Let me just keep trading into the Cincinos every turn. Can I KO Cinccino with Scizor? I actually can't. Ooh, the double turbo is kind of griefing me. I actually can't KO Cinccino here because of the double turbo. It's a little awkward, actually. Maybe I shouldn't have put the double turbo on the Scyther. Maybe I should have held it. Like an Iono. Well, there goes the Scizor. We're still then looking for Kleavor. No, didn't get it. Well, we got Arven. I lied. We got Ultra Ball. It's actually kind of funny. I just realized the TM Devos or the TM Evo is actually stuck in play because of Jamming Tower. That's never happened before. That's pretty funny. Ursaluna. They could go Ursaluna, but like Ursaluna gets knocked out by Kleavor anyways. Because they're gonna bench and fill their bench up. I mean, it's not looking good for my opponent right now. We're in a pretty good spot. All right, sick. So we need to go Kleavor here and knock out Cinccino. I'm out of double turbos, which is a little concerning. So I'll play the Arven. Take the Ultra Ball. Yeah, I'll probably need the Max Belt for a rainy day. Get rid of those two, I guess. Counter Catcher might be useful, but I doubt it. Not anymore, anyways. Probably not anymore. Honestly, I probably could have got a research to Arven next turn for Super Rod. Maybe I should have... Yeah, I probably should have kept the Arven, actually. It's fine. No big deal. Maybe it is. Didn't get much. All right, we'll just route for the knockout. Let's keep on taking those Cincinos. Can they find another Cinccino next turn? Let's see. What's our prize? A Rellor. Maybe it was better to keep research because I can just research here, which is a little bit better. Let's see what they got. The big thing was taking out the Legacy Energy there, right? The Enhanced Hammer was pretty big. Because now they're like, they don't have a lot of attackers left. They're also down a decent amount of energy. They're playing the Wellspring Ogerpon, that's fine. Obviously, Legacy Energy is no longer in play. Most Lugias don't play Ogerpon. Maybe I shouldn't have benched the thing then. They did put the Ursaluna down, so now I can knock him out with Scizor Metal Energy. Giving an Iono me, that's fine. They gotta find Cinccino off this Iono to 4. Can they do it? If they don't get it, this is like pretty much over. I guess they can attack with Ursaluna, but do they really want to go Ursaluna here? I guess they are going Ursaluna. So if I can find Super Rod, we can KO Ursaluna here with another Kleavor attack. So that's what we're aiming to do. If not, we can swing with Scizor. How many Jets are they down? Just one? Well, how much energy have they played? They gotta be playing 4 Jets, right? 7, 9, 10, oh, 12. Okay, they still have like 4 Jets. 3 Jets left. Okay. So I gotta go Super Rod. And I want to get Kleavor back here. That's the OBJ. Okay. We'll grab Farigiraf, I guess. Or Girafarig, whatever. Do the first Bibs. What do we got? Got Scizor. Okay, I could boss KO Iron Hands here. Because we're only doing 160. Yeah, we could knock out Iron Hands with boss, and then we just have to KO Ursaluna next turn. They could boss KO my Kleavor, though, but we just have to two-shot this regardless. Yeah, I think taking a prize this turn feels correct. Do we KO Iron Hands, though, or should we maybe KO Archeops? Because I don't want them to have gift energy pop. Because if they have a third boss, they're going to boss KO my Scyther here. But we're still two-shotting. So yeah, no, I think we just take out the Iron Hands. I think this is fine. We can do the other bibs. Okay. And it'll just punish the Scissors. No, actually, no. KO and Archeops might have been correct. Because then I can use Reversal Energy. That actually could have been a misplay. But I can also just attack one more time with Raichu or something. All we have to do is two-shot the bear, which should be easy peasy. Especially if they can't find their last Cinccino. Which now they can't use Cinccino. So I think this is actually fine. Because they're forced into attack with bear here. Because they go Lugia again, I'll just Raichu it. If they go bear, I have Kleavor. They might not even have boss here. They can't go Cinccino because then I win the game. So no, I think it was fine to KO hands. The only downside is I can't use Reversal Energy. But that's fine. They may not have boss. They might not have another boss in the deck. They may not have another boss. We'll see. Double Aroma, double Tails. They might not be playing enough boss, so it might be okay. There's a good chance they play two boss. A lot of Lugia lists tend to play only two boss order. They have an Iono, that's fine. Kind of fine, I guess. Another Giraffe, and it's kind of mid. We just need to attack the bear this turn. But they also need to make sure they get a Jet Energy, which, I mean, they haven't played one yet. To be fair, they've played one, so, like, they're probably going to have a Jet. Okay. Let's see if we can draw Lana or Rod. Mint. That's game, I think. Well, it's not... Is it game? Honestly, I'm too lazy to do the math. I actually don't know if it's game. Let's just grab... Even if it's not game, we just grab Raichu, Kleavor, and it's like... Is it game? I'm too lazy to count. It's not game. Even with the max belt, really? Okay, that's fine. We can still two-shot with Raichu. Like, this basically works out to be the same thing. Alright, Bibarel. Oh, the max belt shut off because of Jamming Tower. That's right. Oh, okay. Never mind. I actually don't really need this guy anymore. I'm out of DTs. And we have Switch. It's fine. Yeah, okay. I forgot about Jamming Tower. We could get Vacuum here. Nope. Okay. That's fine. I mean, we have a two-shot with Raichu. It's not that big of a deal. They also need Jet Energy next turn to even attack, so they might not even have a Jet. They have a 4-card hand. Maybe Jet's just not in their hand. Probably is, though. Forgot about the Jamming Tower. I think we had game of Jamming Tower wasn't in play. That's fine. Even though the Jamming Tower is in play, it's really not a big deal. Maybe we should play one Stadium in the deck just to counter Jamming Tower, because it is kind of messing us up a little bit. We're still... As long as we're KOing this Blood Moon, it's fine. And the other thing, too, if they want to attack with Blood Moon 3 times in a row, they also got to keep finding Jet Energy, which, I mean, they do have a 5-card deck, so, like, might be there. How many energy are they down again? 9, 11, 13 energies. So, I mean, they should have 3 Jets left, I imagine. There's probably 1 prized. We win the game if they... Yep, okay. I was about to say, if they have no Jets, we win, and it looks like they just concede the game. Maybe they didn't have the Jet. So there you go. We got the dub. Yeah, Lugia's a pretty good matchup if you get to set up, because you have Scizor, Kleavor, and Raichu. All 3 attackers are really good against this deck. Okay, get in this game. We open up a double Nest Ball. My opponent leads with Rodoms. That's interesting. I think we're playing in some kind of Toadscool deck. I did see the mulligan, so I saw some Toadscool stuff. See our prizes here. Do we have Kleavor? We do. We have the Raichu. I'm not sure we're going to need Raichu, so let's just grab these 2 lads, and we will pass. And then next turn, maybe we can kill their Rodom. Maybe. We do have an Iono we can play, try to set Bibarel. I could Arven too, to be honest. Nah. I think we just Iono. I think I'm fine with that. I don't want to be too aggressive. I don't want to take too many, like, early prizes, but we'll see what my opponent's able to do here. They got the double Toadscool. So they're playing some kind of Toadscool deck. Is it Toadscool Ogerpon? If it is, that's pretty good. That's a lot of abilities that they have in play for Scyther and Scizor. Scizor might just be the main attacker, to be honest. We'll see. Greninja, there's another ability. That's 2 abilities in play, and their main attacker also has an abilities. Yeah. My opponent might have hit a bad matchup here. Scizor, oh yeah, there we go. Ogerpon, yeah. Scizor does so much damage. I think Scizor is just the best attacker in this matchup overall. All right, cool. We can even Iono their hand away. They didn't even get an energy in play, which is unfortunate for them. All right, let's play the Iono. See what we got. Honestly, I probably could have put the Team Evo down. Yeah, maybe I should have. I didn't get much off that. That was a pretty weak Iono. Bibarel for 1? Give me a Buddy Poffin at the very least. Okay, I'll take it. There we go, Buddy Poffin. I mean, I guess I'll get Pikachu. I don't think Raichu's very good, but might as well grab it. See, I wish I grabbed that Evo there. I could have evolved my stuff up. Yeah, I probably should have attached it, but it's fine. We do have stuff in the hand for next turn. Get some more energy in play. I want to get a Girafarig in play at the very least. There's Toadscool. But like I said, their entire board is abilities. Like, they ain't going to do much with that. Honestly, I probably should have retreated into the Pikachu. Just so that my Scyther doesn't die here. We'll see. I do want to try out Toadscool, Ogerpon. That's something that I do want to try. I've gotten a few requests to play this deck. So definitely something we might want to try out at some point down the road. Yeah, definitely want to try out Toadscool with Ogerpon. Seems kind of cool, man. All right. Can they knock me out is the question. They got to find, like, energy switch combo and stuff. They need a lot to actually attack with the Colony Rush. We'll see if it's even possible, but it might be. You never know. Nope, looks like they're turbo energizing. All right, sure. All right. I think we're just going to attack with Scizor. Like, the reverse energy is probably kind of useless in this matchup. Like, I kind of just want to put them on, like, Girafarig or something. We're probably going to stay ahead in the prize trade. Like, we're one at killing all their stuff. We play Max Bell, which is really good. If I can draw a Scizor here, we can boss the Toadscool up and hit it really hard. Or we can knock out one of the Ogerpons. That also works, too. Yeah, we draw Scizor. We can go for, like, a boss, which doesn't seem bad. Let's see what our top deck is. Iono. Iono it is. We're going to Iono them again. See if we can get any more stuff. No Scizor still. All right, we got Girafarig, but no Scizor. We'll attach that. Maybe Bibarel into the Scizor one time. Nope. Team Evo, though. Yeah, we can go ahead and play that, I guess. Evolve our stuff. We can get... We already have Girafarig. Yeah, sure. We'll evolve these two, sure. I want to get a Scizor out. So let's go you and you. Cool. Let's get our stage 1s out. Seems good to me. Yeah, this is fine. I mean, to be fair, I do want to use Reversal. I wouldn't really care if my opponent took the first prize. It's honestly not that big of a deal. We can rod the Scyther back, put it back down. And then I can go... If I have Max Bell in the deck, I actually didn't really prize check. I'm not sure the Max Bell's in there, but we can go Max Bell, kill Ogerpon next turn with Farigiraf, which doesn't seem terrible. We'll see what they do this turn. They don't need a whole lot of energy to cripple my board and knock stuff out, because everything is kind of squishy. Scizor does have some bulk because it's resistance to grass, but that doesn't make a difference. Like, I don't think the resistance does anything. It's, like, not that relevant in this situation. Ooh, an Iono. That's a pretty annoying Iono. I had a good hand. Every card was literally playable. It's a pretty good Iono. Could still get stuff, though. Yeah, not really. Kind of a weak Iono. I guess we can vacuum. We'll see. Yeah, I do want to try to get rid of... Yeah, I want to go around this Toadscool for now. And we could just knock it out with another Scizor next turn. I have so many options. Like, we can play a 2-shot game. We can play a 1-shot game. We have a lot of options. So we'll see what's up. I do want to attack with the Farigiraf here, though, for sure. Definitely want to use my Farigiraf. Okay, I was checking to see if the Raichu had a free retreat cost. It does not. It'd be nice if it did. What's our top deck? Hey, look at that. We got the rod back. All right, so let's go you. So now we're doing 200 damage. We'll vacuum the Rellor. I guess I'll get rid of the XP share. I don't really care. There's nothing to get rid of. Whatever. Get rid of the XP share, sure. We can rod. Get back these two. Double turbo. And we'll bibs. Okay. It's a lot of energy down the drain. Yeah, whatever, sure. It's not the end of the world. Maybe it is. We did not get the knockout. Yikes. All right, we can hit him for 200 damage. I was hoping to get the... I was hoping to get a counter catcher there or something so I can go around them. That sucks. Now I'm down... I only have one reversal left. Ooh, gotta be a little careful about that. It's not that big of a deal, though. Like, we'll probably get to the point where we can one-shot their stuff. I mean, look at their entire board. It's all abilities. Because next turn, we can just go into Scizor, right? We can two-shot this, and then one-shot that. I think it's okay. Or actually, you know what? Next turn, you know what we'll do next turn? We'll boss KO their Toadscool next turn. I think that's the play. We'll just boss KO their Toadscool next turn, unless Scizor gets bossed here. Okay, there's Arven. That's fine. That's not a boss. They could Prime Catcher here. If they play the Forest Seal Stone, then we get to use Raichu. Raichu can do a little bit more damage, which is nice. Let's see what they do. They're retreating. Interesting. I guess I don't have to boss them then. Do they do anything else? I don't think they're Prime Catching. This is fine, because I can knock them out with Scizor. We can get another Scyther down. We can save boss for a rainy day. Seems good to me. Let's see. They can't play Counter Catcher. They're ahead in the prize trade. There's no Gus shenanigans, I don't think. They got the Super Rod, sure. All right. It's fine. Okay, so we can knock out the active with Scizor and then just kind of gust around for game at the end of the game. That's fine. Cool beans. So let's attach. Ultra Ball for another Scyther. Can always rod the metal back. Plus, we'll be able to use Reversal Energy next turn. So I'm just gonna Iono here and shrink their hand a little bit and see what we can get. Okay, we got Lana, which is good. Got the Farigiraf. Let's take him out. Yeah, seems good. Punishing Scissors does want to KO. Now, ironically enough, when they lose an ability and they only have 5 abilities in play as opposed to 6, we're only doing 260. So we need to find Max Belt to like knock him out. Another Scyther. We got Ultra Ball. Pretty clean hand. We can just Lana next turn and get the Scizor back up. We can even swing with Farigiraf if we have to take the knockout. If I can find Reversal or DT. One of the reversals did just go to the bottom of the deck, so we'll see if they're able to cook up here. It's just kind of an unfortunate matchup for my opponent where I'm just like swinging really hard with Scizor. Like every attacker, apart from obviously Raichu, doesn't really do too much, but all my attackers are doing big damage. Wow, they didn't even knock me out. Oh my goodness. That Iono did work. They even get a KO. F. Alright, let's just thin out these Buddy-Buddy Poffins. Grab another Scizor. Dude, if I had the ability to, could be better to go for Farigiraf here, but I can't. Alright, well, punishing Scissors for the knockout. It's pretty much like almost end of the game, because now we can kind of clean up something on the bench for game. Take our 2 prizes, 1 and 3. What do you got for me? Metal Energy is good. We got Pikachu. Don't need it. Alright, it's looking pretty good. My opponent doesn't have any way to get another Toadscool out. So the bulkiest Pokemon they have at the moment, yeah, they just concede. I was about to say, the bulkiest Pokemon they have at the moment is that Ogerpon, but the Ogerpon, it ain't doing too much against my board right now. And as you can see, my opponent unfortunately just couldn't keep up, and it gave us the dub. All right, get into this game. I don't know if we're playing against Miraidon or not. We are going second, and we're about to find out. It's actually good we're going second, because we get to set up our board a little bit. Oh, we're against Raging Bolt. All right, never mind. Raging Bolt is a good matchup. This is one of this Stage 1 Toolbox's best matchups. Starting Pikachu is kind of bait, too, because they don't know what they're playing against. That kind of gives us a slight edge, too, I would probably say. I want them to put down Squawkabilly. We want them to put abilities in play, right? They have the Greninja, but I do want them to maybe play Squawkabilly if they can. Because more abilities. The more abilities they put down, the better. And Farigiraf will be pretty good, too. Honestly, we're probably just going to TM Evo, I think, yeah. I mean, we have a pretty solid hand. We just Arven, Buddy Poffin. I want to set my board up, so we're just going to set our board up with the Buddy Poffin, TM Evo, and whatnot, and see where it takes us. Do they have anything else? Do they have anything else to work with here? They haven't played an Ogerpon yet. No, they're attaching a Raging Bolt. It might just be a pass. It is a pass. My opponent does not have anything else. All right, well. They didn't have as much of an explosive start as I would have thought. That's fine. Price our other Bidoof. Rip. And then I guess we Arven for a Nest Ball, so I can get the Farigiraf, I guess. Yeah, sure. Set up the Giraffe. It's like the downside with Girafarig. It's only got 100 HP. Can't Buddy Poffin for it. It's fine. Let's put that on. We'll TM Evo for Bibarel and probably the Farigiraf, to be honest. Just get that thing down now. Seems good to me. They have a 4-card hand. They didn't play a supporter, or they didn't find a supporter off the Pokegear. They didn't do Squawkabilly. They didn't Teal Dance once. Not too sure. Like, ironically enough, I wanted them to put Pokemon into play, which they didn't do. It's like they didn't have the most explosive turn 1, and I wanted them to have an explosive turn 1. Okay, let's see what they do here. Can they get a knockout this turn? They didn't do anything like Squawkabilly, so they could struggle to maybe move the Greninja and knock me out and stabilize. So we'll have to find out if that's what's going to happen. Let's see. 5 cards in hand. They failed the Pokegear last turn. Do they have an Iono? Do they have a Sada? What are they cooking? If they have Sada, they can knock me out, obviously, because it's retreat Sada. And then just Raging Bolt. Let's see. Another Ogerpon. There we go. Nest Ball 2. Third Ogerpon. All right, there we go. See, there's the Pokemon. There they are. They were hiding the whole time. The question is, do they have... Oh, another Raging Bolt. And a pass. Okay, sick. So they didn't do much. That's good. Might they just play slow then? Nice. Buddy Poffin. I don't really want the Rabsca, but, like, this guy does more damage. I might as well grab it. We have the thing in our hand. That was Growl. I don't really see a reason to Iono them when they're not doing anything. Killing the Greninja is also not necessary. Our game plan is to take out the 2 prizers, not take out the 1 prizer. So we'll just leave it as is. Just let him knock out my Pikachu. The Bleakachu, and then we can set up a little bit more. The Raichu is pretty useless in this matchup. It only does 120 with the most... I mean, if they had a Squawkabilly in play, it wouldn't be useless. There's no Squawkabilly in play, though. So the Raichu, I mean, 120 damage is okay, but it's like... Could be worse. Could be better. But overall, we want to be just swinging with Scizor, Kleavor, and probably our Farigiraf, which hopefully my opponent doesn't Prime Catcher me here. They finally found the Sada. We'll see what they're able to do. They can draw a lot of cards. They are doing a lot here with the concealed cards Teal Dance combo. See what they're able to find. They could kill my Bibarel, which would be pretty bad. I only have the 1 Bidoof, so yeah. My other guy's prized. Which I need to find my other Bidoof. Bro's hiding. I mean, if they don't KO the Pikachu, we can turn a Raichu, right? And it can still attack, but I prefer if I got to play the game, so we'll see what happens. Switch card. Okay. Do they have a Pokemon Catcher? They do have a Pokemon Catcher. It's a little awkward. We'll see, though. No, okay. Now, the question is, do I vacuum the Bravery Charm off, or do I leave it? We're kind of 2-hit KOing this thing. I don't know if we really need to get rid of the Bravery Charm. Because they obviously play a second one, right? We might want to save that for later. So we'll see what's up. All right, let's see what our top deck's going to be. Switch. I guess that's the vacuum target. Do I really want to vacuum here? Honestly, I guess. I don't know. Sure. We can thin with Bibarel, too, so... You can draw a few more cards with Bidoof or Bibarel. Okay. I guess we're ditching the switches. So we can get a... Thinking about getting Scizor to do more damage. We're doing 120. Yeah, I'll grab a Scizor. I thought about getting Girafarig there, and I'm maybe debating that might have been the better play, actually, was get Girafarig. But we can also just 2-shot with Scizor, so it's not a big deal. Just want to get evolutions out. Okay. Maybe it was better to get the guy. I think we have a KO, though, right? 140... 180... Oh, we don't have a knockout. I think we're 10 damage off of a KO. Because we have this. 180. Yeah, we're 10 damage short. Unfortunate. F. The max belt isn't enough. All right, we'll swing for 180. I guess I should have put Kleavor down because I could have got value out of that double turbo. Yeah, 10 damage off is unfortunate. That's fine. We'll swing with Scizor next turn. Yeah, I should have waited to put Kleavor. That was a misplay. Yeah, I should have put Kleavor down because I had the DT. I don't know why I put the Scizor down. Scizor is the better attacker because it does more damage because there's 4 abilities in play, but it is what it is. I guess now if they go into the other Raging Bolt, we can go Max Belt Scizor knockout. I'm probably going to DT the Bibarel too, to be honest, just to give it a retreat cost because I did lose both my Switch. Or at least one of them. Okay, we'll see what my opponent does. Yeah, we did lose both Switch. Vacuum, okay. Sada, sure. So we just want to go knockout Raging Bolt, and then knockout Ogerpon. So we'll see. Go Max Belt, Scizor. I could counter catcher KO this with Max Belt and then leave the heavily damaged guy alive, which isn't bad either. That's also an option. See what my opponent goes for here. I doubt they're going to do anything other than just knock out the active. Because you kind of have to KO this Farigiraf. It's doing too much damage, bro. It's hitting a little too hard. Alright. What are they doing? Yeah, I should have put the Kleavor down, man. I'm regretting that. Because if I whiff the Metal Energy, we're in trouble. We have Metal and Reversal. What are the odds I actually whiff it? I'm going to say pretty low, but you never know with this game sometimes. I think I'm just going to go for the knockout on the active. Yeah. Iono would be nice this turn. They did just Palpad, though, but I wouldn't mind Ionoing them. We'll see what we draw. Pikachu. We'll bench it, I guess. Put that there. No research. Okay, we got the metal. And we got Girafarig back. All right, nice. Pretty good stuff. We can Super Rod. Can put back this, this, and this. Bibarel for 1. What do you got for me, Bibs? Anything good? Ultra Ball. It's decent enough. Decent enough. Then we can knock out the Raging Bolt on the bench next turn. We can also one-shot Ogre Pawns, too, with Scizor, so that's also an option. Let's see if we get the Bidoof. No. We got Raichu, though. I didn't realize Raichu was actually prized. I don't want to lose my boss's orders, actually. I mean, if they play an Iono, that's not bad. I don't really want to lose my boss. I know I have Counter Catcher still, but losing boss here would suck. They could boss the Scizor with the Max Belt on it, too, which would be pretty bad. But I kind of had to play the Max Belt because I had to research that hand away, but losing the Max Belt play could be pretty bad. So hopefully they don't have boss here. There's a good chance they do, though. I mean, if they go boss, I could just boss KO one of their Ogre Pawns, too, though. That might just be better. Okay, if they boss my Max Belted Scizor, we'll just boss KO one of the Ogre Pawns. They also could get Bravery Charm. If they go Bravery Charm knockout active, then I also can't one-shot the Raging Bolt. So that's also a slight issue. So that's something we do have to watch out for, too. But we can set up Girafarig and stuff, too, which is good. I don't know. I think we're okay. I do want to keep my Gust, though, because we might have to go around the Raging Bolt because of the Bravery Charm. Yep, there's boss. They're going to go after the Max Belt Scizor. That's fine. So I guess we're going to KO one of the Teal Mask Ogre Pawns. That seems fine to me. We'll just take out one of the Ogre Pawns in the bench. Sure thing. They had Bravery Charm. Okay. Well, good thing I went for that boss play. Or they went for the boss play, sorry. Because it looks like this Max Belt Scizor was not one-shotting them anyways because of the Bravery Charm. It's fine. The Bravery Charm is really annoying, but it's not a big deal. We might just go around the Raging Bolt. That just might be the plan. Or we can two-shot it. We can easily just two-shot it. We have time. Still have time to win the game. We just need to make sure we're beating them down every turn. What's our top deck looking like here? Metal Energy is pretty good. Okay, so we'll Super Rod. Get back these two. And we'll Nest Ball for Scyther. Catch. Boss. And we have the two-shot Raging Bolt. So we'll Bibarel for 2. Nice. Pretty clean stuff. And then we'll Punishing Scissors for the knockout. All right. And we'd either have the knockout an Ogre Pawn on the bench or KO the Raging Bolt. That's about it. Attack 2 more times and game's over. Okay, we got Ultra Ball and Buddy-Buddy Poffin. That's good. They could go like Prime Catcher, Iono, KO Bibarel, but we're still beating them down with Scizor. That is a little scary if they go for that play, though. Prizing my other Bidoof is really annoying because having her land 1 Bibarel this entire game is not great. But it has gotten us this far, so we'll see what else I got. I doubt they're going to play down another ability. If they don't Iono and they bench another Ogre Pawn or some Pokemon with an ability like a Mew, then I do just win with Scizor on the board. So I doubt they'll do that, but you never know. Okay, no Iono, no boss. That's good. Unfortunately, I can't one-shot with Farigiraf. This is like maybe the one reason it would have been good to hold Reversal or hold the Max Belt, but I had to waste it, is what it is. We can 2-hit KO this thing, and hopefully that's enough to carry us through. We'll see. 2-hit KO on the Raging Bolt hopefully is going to be enough. There's Heavy Ball. Like I said, if my opponent wants to bench another ability, be my guest. I doubt they're going to do that, but maybe they will. Maybe they don't expect the other boss. Who knows? Maybe they're just like, yeah, why not? There's Pokestop. Ooh. This is another Sada. That doesn't matter, actually. I don't think they even need the Sada anymore. Honestly, we could play the Flute card in this deck. That could be kind of cool, actually. Flute with Scizor seems like a fun deck idea for a video. We need to do good damage to this, because I don't want them to be able to like, switch card either and heal this. I think we want to punch this thing as hard as we can. So they didn't put a basic down with an ability, so unfortunately, I have to 2-shot Raging Bolt no matter what. It's got to be the 2-shot. It's going to be a good time to find Iono, because we're locked in on like potential counter catcher. This would be a good time to find Iono. All right, what's our top deck? Arven, that's not Iono. Can we play the Buddy Poffin? Counter catcher's in there. Okay, most of the stuff is in there, so that's good. Grab Scizor. Am I ever just doing Super Rod here? Well, Super Rod's not in the deck. We have Lana, though. Lana would be good this turn. We have either game with Farigiraf or with, like, Scizor. We're doing how much right now? 160? I'll play the Arven. Just burn this. Just thin out the deck a little bit. I also have to play around a bunch of like Iono Prime Catcher play, which could come up. Or we Iono them here. The problem with Iono, then I don't have boss, but the Pokestop sticks I can just dig for counter catcher. Did not get it. Alright, we have game in hand. If my opponent switch card sys, though, it's not looking great. Alright, it's down to this. I needed an Iono there. We did not find an Iono, so that's pretty bad. Iono there would have been perfect. That's actually pretty bad we didn't get Iono. Because they're just going to go into the other Raging Bolt, obviously. We need to find counter catcher to win. It's not good. We might actually fall short. Dude, this thing has too much health. I kind of think we might need 2 vacuums, or at least a jamming tower. I don't know. We might have to play them, because, like, 290 HP is a little too annoying for this deck to deal with. Pokestop, their switch card. Yep. We are doing... I mean, we're doing 160. It's still enough. If they double switch card Raging Bolt, then we lose. They might not do that, though. We'll see. Because I don't have a way to knock anything else on the bench. So it has to be KO the active Raging Bolt. If they double switch card it or like penny it, we do just lose the game. This is why I needed to Iono them to shrink their hand. Because Iono most likely would have been fine. Because then most likely we're going to find the counter catcher for next turn. If there's a Pokestop in play, like, we'd be fine to win next turn. But they have a huge hand, so they're going to do a ton of stuff. But like I said, if they do not double switch card here, we are going to win the game. It's really, really bad, but we can still win this so they don't do double switch card. Because we're not having like a Maximum Belt again kind of sucks. Because if we do fall short, it's going to be pretty unfortunate. This is where having the Max Belt would have been really good. Could play Defiance Band in here. Honestly, we could play that. Or we could play Crisis Punch. Honestly, Crisis Punch Defiance Band seemed pretty good. I'm going to vacuum the Pokestop away. Okay, that's fine. We got the boss. The Bibarel's still in play, too. That might be okay. Maybe they're Ionoing here. Maybe they're going to go Iono Prime Catcher. Yep, here it comes. They're KOing my Bibarel. So we have to find counter catcher off of this Iono. Okay, I didn't expect them to pull off the stones and do vacuum away Pokestop, Prime Catcher, Iono. I did not expect this play, actually. Oh my god, we actually might lose this. If I don't get counter catcher off of the Iono, I do lose. I'm glad I thinned out the deck a little bit with the Arven. Oh god, this is bad. This is where only having one Bibarel is bad. This Rabsca should have been a Bibarel. Rabsca not being Bibarel is really biting us in the butt here. Oh boy. Here we go. We just need counter catcher to win the game. We get counter catcher, we win. If we don't get counter catcher, we lose. That's none of those 2 cards are counter catchers. Yikes. Double Bibarel. Ah, this game was so winnable if it improvised Bibarel. Because they probably would have switch carded there, and then they probably just would have lost. Because I probably would have drawn the counter catcher. Well, I guess I can Eerie Wave and confuse them for what it's worth. I mean, they just have an energy. They just win anyways. I don't think that's going to do anything, but... We bricked. They Iono me into a dead hand. I did not get the counter catcher. Best play I got is to confuse them and hope that this sticks. They just probably have Sada for game. GG's. Damn, bro. That's a pretty annoying loss. If we didn't prize our other Bidoof, we would have been fine. Because I would have had double Bibarel established, and yeah, we would have been perfectly fine. It's really annoying to lose to Raging Bolt, but like, maybe we should play like Town Store Crisis Punch in the deck, like, or Jamming Tower. Like, maybe we should be playing stuff like that in the deck. There you go. That is the Farigiraf deck in action. We took a very annoying L to Raging Bolt. That's basically one of our best matchups when we get to set up, but we prized that other Bibarel, and that ended up costing us the game, because otherwise we most likely would have won that game if they did not go for Prime Catcher, Lost Vacuum, Pokestop, Iono, KO my only Bibarel. Because we probably could have won that game otherwise. Very, very annoying loss, but prizing Bibarel will do that to you sometimes. Sometimes not having draw on the deck will kill you, but the Farigiraf feels good. I think it does synergize nicely with other stage 1s like Scyzor. Or maybe we should try to incorporate a Crisis Punch in this deck. I kind of want to play a Crisis Punch, maybe even play something like a Defiance Band in the deck too. Those are all cards we could consider adding within the deck. We just had to make some interesting cuts in the deck actually to fit some of the cards though, so that's the only issue with trying to play those in the deck. But yeah, I wouldn't mind that. We could try Slowbro, I guess, too. but it's a little bit harder to pull off the Slowbro, to be fair. But that'll be for me on the Stage 1 box deck. If you want to do the video on the Farigiraf Scizor deck, leave a like in the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 62,000 subs or 70,000 subscribers. I appreciate all the support on the Twilight Masquerade content so far. That'll be for me, and I'll catch you on another video. Check out our card down below if you get any codes. Use code LDF. Check out my second channel down below, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.